meant to put on some more lipstick.
I mean back.
I meant to put on more lipstick.
Oh, put it on. Make those lips look wet and juicy. It looked like you have a little bit of spittle on there, Karyn. It's very suggestive.
Hi, how are you?
Oh,
So
I'm good. This is the after party. Now I can let my hair down.
Party, the afterglow of an awesome interview with Clay. So listen, I want to just say, I want to write him back because Clay just sent me a message afterwards about saying said something like, Karyn, that was incredible. You're such an amazing, wonderful person. I wish next time we could talk without Renato.
Oh, that's a hell of a stuff to say.
That's not what he said.
I don't believe that for 2 seconds.
He said it was an absolute blast. Thank you so much. You guys rock. And I'm just
tell him to that the feeling is mutual.
We loved having you. Feeling is mutual. No. If you entertain while I'm writing, this is rude. Anyway, I'm also going to tell him I can't wait to see him next week. So I'm excited to see him.
Junior Perez said nothing. One of my old friends in here said something. Never mind. Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, he's just such a good dude. And I know it's so funny because when you said, what?
Somebody said you guys is definitely fucking.
No, we're not.
We're not fucking. You know what this is like?
No.
What it's like? It's like Sammy and Diane on Cheers before they was fucking.
Right, because honestly, things change. Like it would ruin it. It would be like it wouldn't be. It would
ruin that one because here's the stuff.
Yeah.
You would start to get attached.
I think you would get attached. I'm very good.
Now let's be honest, audience. Who you think's gonna get attached first for her? Karyn Bryant or your Uncle Hanach? Let's think about the track record, the lifestyles. That's the lifestyle choices.
Well,
who is more prone to getting to building a nest of eggs or whatever, and who is like to fly the coop?
Who's okay, but who said
I'm like a Woody Woodpecker.
Who said I want to do that again?
Exactly. And who said I didn't want to do what I've been doing again? I do the same stuff. So I get out of there. It's called cop and blow for her.
What?
Oh, Crush Cali Hose, Karyn. Oh, you get a couple of lesbian, I think, who is attracted to you.
You know, I used to get.
Oh, look, it's Eddie Bravino.
I used to get asked out by women fairly often, and they were usually solid offers. Actually,
did you let them to to enjoy themselves to
Renato? I don't know if I should. I mean, does that
to eat your pussy, or for lack of a better word? I mean, to put it mildly, your vagina, whatever. Listen,
I'm not gonna. I am. So
are you suggest that that's wrong?
So not answering that question.
Are you suggest that that's against my God?
My mom watches this, Renato.
Your mommy had sex too. That's all you fucking came.
Not with a girl.
Even if she only did it once, she still got broken off by your daddy.
Oh my God.
Even if it was just the one time.
Oh my God. Stop.
There was listening to reggae music for her. Or there was also listening to Negro spiritual. You know what I think your parents made love to? It was swing low.
I don't want to hear it.
Chariot coming for to carry me home.
That's hot. That's so hot.
Yeah, I can imagine there was really get down to that one.
Somebody said and cut. Exactly. Like, oh, I think my internet just went out. What the hell?
No,
dude?
they want to keep this one. This is a party. God. We're having a party. We're letting our head up. No, or the other one that your parents like to make love to is Swanee Hiver. He's saying, nah, baby, that's Swanee Hiver. Yeah, I get it on the Swanee River.
Yeah, because they're carnies too.
Well, they're Jamaican, but they Christian. Like you said your parents was like Christian or like fucking like Catholic or something. There wasn't Rastafarian.
No, they're not Rasta. My mom is not a Rasta.
That's what I'm saying. There was like the kind. You ever seen the movie
Yeah,
The
like
Harder They Come?
Like yeah, like she just like Episcopalian.
Yeah, but you seen The Harder They Come? You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, the Jimmy Cliff.
Jimmy Cliff.
Yeah, of course.
So he remember he's trying to make it, and he lived in like he lived like behind the preacher's place or whatever.
Okay,
and then
I haven't seen it in a long time.
Well, he's fucking around with like the young chick or whatever, and then the priest is get angry because he's teach Christianity or whatever, and this guy smoke weed and hide around on the bicycle and do all kind of crazy shit. And the preacher is like, "You've been fornicating with him. You gave him your lips. You gave him your body." Or you remember that? And then the other guy goes, "Preacher chopped down that cherry tree," and he goes, "If preacher don't pick it, I feel I might pick it." You remember that one?
I don't. I haven't seen it in a long time.
He's talking about the young girl. He's talking about the young girl with a little natural. She had like a little afro, and she got like a little bit of the mustache there. But she's kind of cute, but she have a mustache. And then the other guy who looked like old dirty bastard, who's talked to Jimmy Cliff, he's trying to talk shit. He's like, if preacher, he's like that something about the cherry tree. He said, he's talking about her virginity, whatever. Yeah. And then the guy go, "If preacher don't pick it, I feel I will pick it." And he's looked menacing when he said that one. Well,
I'll have to watch it again. I haven't. It's been ages since I've seen it. I love reggae though, obviously.
Listen, I know you love reggae.
Jimmy Cliff is very talented.
But your parents like the gospel and Negro
You know what?
spiritual.
We're not gonna. Why we moved on.
Your parents like to have sex.
We moved on.
Your parents is insatiable.
We moved on.
Yeah. What do you think was your parents' favorite position? What do you think? Just let me ask you this.
No. Dude,
when your parents first, listen, when your parents first was hang out, the first time they had sex, why do you think put your dad over the top to let him to get in there? Why do you think he said, if you was to guess?
He probably sang.
Oh, he could sing?
Yeah, I think he could sing some.
Ooh.
He passed away, unfortunately, so I can't ask him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What year was that?
2005.
I'm sorry to hear that. But when he was a hound, what he looked like?
Very handsome. I posted a picture actually the other day on my feed for Veterans Day of him.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so they used to, his name is William, but his middle name was Marvin, and they used to call him Marvin more back then. But yeah, no, so he was always trying to kick it to my mom, and she was very shy, and they fell in love like writing letters back and forth to each other and stuff.
Oh wait, what? They was writing letters. They was not living in.
Yeah, because he had to go to the Air Force.
Oh, the Air Force, the Jamaican Air Force.
No, he wasn't Jamaican. My mom's Jamaican. My dad's American.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, so only your mom is Jamaican.
Yeah, but my dad's American. So he.
What city your dad from?
They met in Jersey and stuff, and then
of course.
My mom came to America to go to school and stuff, and so she was going to high school. What part of
Jersey? Newark?
In Jersey, yeah, around there. And then, and so then they met there, and then they like fell in love while like he was away in the Air Force and stuff, and they wrote letters and things.
Oh, and he sang songs to that one?
Yeah, I guess I think he could sing to her. She said,
that's her. It's a hap. If you can,
but I mean, I don't know what else. I mean, but like I said, he was handsome, and
of course, he's handsome. He can sing. I mean, that what else? That's true. That's true powerful, super power.
Yeah.
Because he hit him with that Dexter St. Jacques or whatever. Don't let him.
So what do you like? What's your go-to move to, like in the Rumpus room? What's your like?
Wow. You know how people
are always like, in the old like movies, like you know,
like that stuff.
Like, do you have like a move to like if a girl is with you, what's the warning sign that like you're?
Well, I gotta tell you, if we're gonna go back to, remember that movie that we was talking about a while back? We talked about Glenn Haas.
Oh, I love it. And
You
people,
remember?
yeah, if people should look, it's on my YouTube. I isolated that clip actually where you and I were talking about the movie because I love it so much.
So you well versed in that movie. Now you will remember this part in the speech with Alec Baldwin, where he say, "A man don't step on the lot lest he wants to buy."
Yes.
Okay. Now you figure there's a lot of time, there's a lot of portion of the date where there's an out where you're like, yeah, if she's not interested, she can excuse herself. You understand?
Right.
You know, after dinner, she could be out of there.
Right.
But then she decides to maybe stay to the bar of the restaurant and have you some drink.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, that's a little more. You know?
That's a little bit of a hint that she's not ready to go home.
Then maybe she want to take a walk, you know, in the area, whatever the fuck it is. And then maybe you guys start talking about a movie or a band or something.
Right.
And they go, you know what? I got that one back at the crib site. I got Sade live in concert.
Yo, wait.
I got Lover's Hawk.
What is it from the Ice Cube? He's like, yo, I got Black Caesar.
Oh, Black Caesar at the crib. That's in, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, like Driving Miss Daisy. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
driving down. No, yo, bro, I got Black Caesar.
Yeah, I got Black, man. Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, exactly. So at that point, there's so many, you're giving her so many escape parachute for her to go, you know what, I got to get up early, or you know what, maybe we shouldn't fuck this up because we had a nice time.
Right.
Let's maybe call it a night, whatever the fuck it is.
Quit while you're ahead.
But then she want to go, you know what it remind me of? The after party. If you was watching the other shit with Clay Guida, okay, and then you're enjoying Clay Guida, and then as soon as Clay Guida leave and then we start over here, if you come over here, I got a pretty good indication that you attract to us in some way or another. You want to spend time with us.
We're fun.
Not just the Clay Guida.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. So now she's came back to the crib. I'm armed with the information that she probably, it don't mean that she want to fuck or whatever.
Right.
But she probably want is something. She want an appetizer, at least. She want a little something.
Yeah, we might want to sample the
She wants something. Now, I'm armed with, at least I have the confidence that it's late at night. She came here. She probably interested in that one. I don't think I'm gonna have to twist her arm to do something.
Right.
So that's the good part, you know. And then especially if we like, hey, you wanna smoke a joint, or if she still wanna drink more alcohol, if she's asked me, I'm not gonna go like, hey, you wanna get boozed up? But if she go, hey, you got anything to drink? And I'm like, oh, caralho, as a matter of fact, I do. And then she goes, you like to smoke weed? I go, well, yeah, I got some weed in the thing from High Hollers. I usually don't indulge, but I'm going to enjoy that one.
I never do usually. This is so
then I take, on the app I have for the lights, I start to change that one to the head color. And then I put the light to dim me, caralho. And I might put
automatic light thing in your room?
Oh, are you kidding me? I have all the bulbs hid. We in the 21st century. You know, they have a light where you buy the bulb. Even the bulb is Wi-Fi. You put the bulb in all your shits. You don't even need a dimmer switch. All my bulbs is controlled by my phone.
Wow.
And I have the color spatch. Any color of the rainbow I can make it.
So red means it's time.
Anything I can. Can put green if I fucking don't care.
Right, but I'm saying red intimates that you're ready for sex.
Well, I don't hit him with the head.
Time, as they would say. One of my favorite shows. Did you used to watch Flight of the Conchords?
Yeah.
Love that show.
Yeah, Jermaine Clement.
Yeah, with Business Time. Yeah. That song. It's brilliant.
I don't remember all the song, But I love the manager.
Well, for those who know, if you know in the comments, Business Time from Flight of the Conchords is hilarious. And it's his whole song about when it's time to have sex.
It's time to have intercourse.
Exactly.
So here's the thing. I put that one. I don't get crazy with that because I don't want to make it too obvious or whatever. But then, you know, we're listening to music. If Keith Sweat, come on, by that time that's it, you know. But
it's sweet. If Keith Sweat comes on, the clothing is off.
I might start a little easier, maybe just some soul music or something like that. And then before she know it, it starts turning into that shit before she even realizes, you know? You know what I'm saying, Chia?
I do.
It can start out Stevie Wonder, and then before she know it, you know, then Sade, and then by the time Jodeci is on, she don't even know what hit that one.
People are saying you wait.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, so you do that routine like how many times a week?
Oh, I don't know. You know, I don't have a there could be 1 week where there's a couple of that one. There could be 2 weeks where there's none of that one, where I want to be introspection, you know, where I want to jerk off and hone my skills. Okay. But
and hone your skills?
Yeah, no. I mean, sometimes you don't have time for that or energy for that. Maybe sometimes you don't have enough. Like, for instance, I'm working a lot 1 week, and then I'm going out of town to Vegas and doing that stuff and performing this and that. And then I came back, and you know what? Maybe I don't have energy to entertain somebody, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Or to try to convince go through the whole rigmarole of checking her to dinner and this and that and coming back in, trying to, you know, doing the whole mating dance and all that shit. You know what I'm saying to you?
I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you just, all right.
And then there's also the stuff of you might have like an old standby or something, but those is always going out to pasture. You're constantly, even if you had an old standbys, like, you know, like the friend with benefit or something like that.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, those eventually fly the coop.
They just kind of fade away.
No, they don't fade away. They get a boyfriend. They get a guy who's offering them the sun, the moon, the star.
Oh, they get a real
yeah,
one.
And then they probably say to you, listen, Joe Blow is willing to do, and I go, go with God, porra. You go to him. And then you lost that one, the hoster. That became an unrestricted free agent, porra. And then you have to recruit another one.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, you know, I saw people were saying that Lionheart was here. I don't know if he's here, if he wants to join. Our neighbor, our friendly neighbor, anytime he wants to pop in. So you're doing, yeah, you mentioned High Rollers. I know you have another one upcoming. I'm bummed because I won't be in Vegas for that one. That's starting to become my favorite thing to do after work is to go over there.
It's a fun crowd, and not unlike a Clay Guida situation. When you go there, everybody's cool. There's no hostility.
Everybody's really cool.
There's no douchebag. There's no problem. Everybody's cool. Everybody Lionheart. He crushed that shit.
All right, yeah, everybody's cool. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, no, it is a good vibe. And speaking of good vibes, here he is. There he is, the man.
I'm gonna be holding a papoose with like 2 babies in that one.
Listen. I got.
You look dark.
You're in the black. We can't.
What
see
happened? You used to be light.
Pitch black. We can't see you.
I'm dark-skinned, light-hearted right now because I'm driving and it's nighttime.
Oh my.
Well, do me a favor. Put on a candle or an incense because we don't want to see.
With the light on the whole time? I can't do that.
Okay, what about?
Where are you going?
I'm headed home. I went to a Nebraska Cornhusker basketball game.
You went to the Rascals versus the Cornhuskers? What does that mean?
You know what? I can't even talk shit because the Husker basketball. We got a dub. We got a dub, and that's all that matters. Okay.
So so you're not even talking about football. You're talking about basketball.
Basketball, he said.
Basketball.
Oh wow, ever since, I haven't been. You know what? It's hard to fall in love with the fucking basketball team these days, with how quick they come out. You know, and I'm fine with them coming out, but it fucks up college for me.
I have a hard time following college basketball for that reason.
Yeah, but
sure.
but on the flip side, I don't mind that they come out. I think they should be able to do that one, you know?
I mean,
but because I love the NBA, so fuck it. But back in the day when they would stay at least, 1, 2, 3 years, you could start to fall in love with a squad, because they're going to be together. Like the Honey Habbles or something like that,
100%. I totally agree. You know what? Just for you guys, I'm going to pull over here in a second. But
I was going to say, you're going to hang up
Lucky
and put
us.
something on, because I feel like it's unsafe for you to be driving and talking to us.
Okay, I got to tell you guys this story. I told this story on my Sirius XM radio show today.
Mm-hmm.
And
you have your own Sirius show?
He does it with RJ.
I'm serious.
Who's HJ?
RJ is a guy at work. He's one of our stage managers at work. And I used to work with him. He used to work with us on Fox. You know that clip of Michael Bisping being scared crapless, like at the desk, when the scarecrow comes up behind him and scares the crap out of him?
Yeah.
That's RJ in the scarecrow outfit. It's brilliant. I peed laughing on set at work. That was the most effing hilarious thing ever.
Yeah, no, I love that. You see, even the thought of that just
funny.
RJ's a good guy, but that's my co-host on Sirius XM Tuesdays from 12 to 2 Mountain Time.
Oh, Mountain Time.
11 to 1.
Mountain Time. What is Mountain Time?
That sounds like some fucking deliverance type shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's Appalachian time.
It's 11 to 1 Central.
Oh, Gabriella, have a
but Anthony, we still can't see you. Did you pull over?
I know. I'm waiting on this next exit. I'm gonna go hit this gas station. Chill out, Karen.
She even said that's her time zone. Gabriella is trying to get light skin hearted.
Light skin hearted. She's trying to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
Come on
He's
now.
married, ladies and gentlemen.
You can't handle the lion-hearted.
He's married and he's got 4 baby girls.
That's why she liked that one.
I mean, she could love me too, though. I mean, I need all the love I can get.
Now you're coming to your sense.
She can love me through Instagram. Leave that girl alone.
That's true.
Well, Gabriella,
I'm sorry,
your
I'm not
Uncle
trying to
Hanach ain't married. Huh?
Why you gotta hate on her?
I was just going to say, I apologize.
Why you apologize? You hating on who?
Karen's always...
I don't want to get in his way. I'm not trying to block him.
Yeah, don't block that one. Life is too
we're blocking
short.
people now. Ain't this some shit?
Life is too dark. You need some lightness.
It is so... I know, I'm waiting. I thought there was an exit coming up. There's one coming, I promise.
Stop at what's one of those things? Piggly Wiggly or whatever you got down there? Hogs and Heifer? What kind of ghetto shit? You gotta bring me up for a seminar.
Right, so what have we been talking about?
I was asking Renato about his game. Like asking when he's macking on a girl, what's his routine?
Like for my first, because we were talking about her parents the first time they was made love.
Stop it! We are not.
And then she was wondering what
no, please.
How did it? What was it? What happened the first time your parents made love?
No.
I guess
no. Let's not.
She's so sincere about that. Okay, I'm gonna leave her alone about that one. God, I'm sorry. The stork.
I just can't.
Karen is one of those.
I'm sorry, Karen. I thought there was a story.
Listen, Karen is one of those hair situations where the stork went up to heaven and took the baby Karen in the little whatever parchment paper or whatever the fuck they put in that one, and hap that one on and leave her in fucking Jamaica and leave her in Kingston, Jamaica.
That's right.
To fend for itself.
All right. So we gotta get off of Karen's. All right.
Okay, but anyways, then she started.
How was Clay? Hey, how was Clay?
He's so great.
Man, I was kind of disappointed I was at that basketball game because I really wanted to jump on when Clay was on.
Don't worry though, because you're gonna see that one on you can see on YouTube tomorrow or the next day.
I wanted to talk to him.
I know. Yeah. Are you?
Well, you missed your chance.
Do I?
Are you working with us next weekend?
No, I don't work again until December 11th. That pay-per-view.
Oh, I'm gonna be at that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
so
mean, not that one, but I'm gonna be
like
in
I said,
Vegas.
Anthony can go over to High Rollers after.
Listen, we already
Well,
talked
but it
about
might-
this high rollers thing. Oh my God, I was wrecked.
You're
I
gonna go
was
smash
wrecked.
some more Taco Bell?
Oh my God, I was so I think I only had like 4 or 5 beers while we were there, but then I got back to my hotel room and I remember thinking like, man, I am fucked up. I was like, I didn't really drink that much, but then I realized I was in an entire building full of weed smoke and I got some wicked contact high.
Yeah.
It just crushed like $50 worth of Taco Bell.
And that's really a thing, huh? Contact highs. Huh?
Oh, well, first of all, okay, there's two different stuff. I think people mistake contact high with like being in the same, like hot boxing with somebody and then you feel the weed smoke that's happening in there. People think that's contact high, but that's not really contact high. That's just you getting high off of secondhand smoke. Okay.
Okay. Well,
but contact high is a little more of a mystical kind of thing where it's like, you know how people can feel vibes of the mob or whatever, like whatever you are hound, if you feel if you hound a bunch of people who is angry, you know, you're gonna pick up those vibes. Mm-hmm. I'm not playing a hound. I'm not joking here.
So contact high is when you get the vibe.
When you're in a room with people and everybody is on that wavelength.
If we're gonna argue over my vocabulary,
I'm not.
We can do that. What I will tell you is I smoked 0 weed and had like 5 beers and I was fucked up when I got back to the hotel.
Yeah. No, it's true, and it's a combination of both. He got secondhand smoke, which is really affecting him, but also all he was doing, every single human being he's talked to, in that he's surrounded by everyone there, is in a high marijuana brain. Yeah. And you start to mind meld with the fucking people you're talking to. And it's a heal thing. It's not some wavy gravy shit. It's heal science. Okay? We imitate, there's stuff going on with the
like an endorphin rush and
like
so
when you have my
saying,
back.
Are you trying to tell me I was fake high?
Huh?
Are you trying to tell me I was fake fucked up?
Not at all. I'm going beyond what you said, whereas you was really fucked up from the smoke, but you was double fucked up from syncing up your brain waves with high people.
So I got high because everyone else was high.
Aside from the fact you got extra high because of that.
That's a fact. I was extra Taco Bell high.
Yeah, of course. Next time they're gonna have Greek catering, so you're gonna be really fucked up, and you're gonna have the munchie, and you're gonna eat some shish kababi or whatever.
Well,
they don't have that in Nebraska.
I'm not saying I didn't have fun. I had a blast.
Of course you did.
It's cool. I love going over there.
Yeah, it was a good time. And you know what? The grappling, just the grappling part of it was really fun to watch. It made me want to compete in it for sure.
Well, you grabbed me up. You started to grab me, and I had to put the whizzer, and I did a switch on you real quick.
Is that what happened?
No,
yeah, your tight jeans.
No.
Your jeans almost split in half.
my jeans?
Yeah.
What happened to my jeans?
You remember, I put the moves on you so quick. I put the dampers on.
No, you arm drugged me. You hit me with the arm drag.
Oh, then I did that. Well, I didn't want to. You remember? I'm surprised how much you remember because you was on Queer Street. So
no, you arm dragged me in the arm that had an IV line in it. You don't remember
that's
that?
the problem. That's the thing about me. I'm like I can sense that one.
Like a cheater.
I go for the weakest part.
You cheated.
Well, I got behind you like Nosferatu.
No, I let you.
Well, either way, I was there behind you. I could have finished you, but I had mercy on you.
How about the guy that competed with no feet? That guy was a goddamn.
I know.
Killer.
Listen,
I was talking about him on the show with Angela the other day.
That guy was a killer.
No feet, and I seen him, and as good as he did in that one, that's probably his worst performance in High Hall. That fucking guy is usually just tearing people apart.
It's hard to look at. It's so upsetting. Why
is that upsetting? I thought it was awesome.
Well, no, because she knows how when I told her the story of how it happened.
Like, it's just to see something that tragic, it just hurts my heart.
Did you know the story of what happened to made him to have the feature?
No, I don't know the story, but
so
I thought it was really, I thought it was inspiring to see.
Oh, it was totally inspirational.
Of course, but
like, I will say though, I don't know him, and I don't want him to be offended by this. He was like swimming for leg locks and shit, and the defense to like attacking leg locks is to attack your own leg lock.
Okay.
How do you heel hook someone with no feet?
Fair enough, but you know what? Fuck it. You know.
No, if I was him, that's the same.
If you're short and fat,
it's smart.
You're gonna, you use what you got. That's it. You know.
I honestly, man, I was super inspired by that.
But
yeah,
what's the story?
Totally.
So the story is now he's a veteran, but he didn't give. This is very sad, but it's also inspiration. You know. So the reason why now he's a veteran, but that's not where he got injured. Where he got injured was from the PTSD and all the shit afterwards. He was kind of like became fucked up on, you know, alcohol and whatever else he was fucking with. And he was very depressed and fucked up. And he kind of wanted to end it, you know, and was in a stupor and went onto a train tracks. Okay. And I don't remember. Yes, he told me the story and I can't remember the detail, but if I remember correct, he kind of was like halfway, like maybe I don't want to do this. And then as he was trying to get away, like kind of get away, the train cut his feet off. I mean, I know I'm not making a joke. It's heel. I'm not making a joke about that one. But
it just gives me.
He told me the story, and I didn't know that, and it was like, oh shit, you know. But
horrifying.
The fact that he pieced his fucking life together after that.
That's
like
amazing.
Got clean, well, not that clean because he's smoking weed at high hollers, but clean enough. But the fact, I mean, what a fucking inspiration! You want to talk about inspiration, you know?
To be honest, that makes him more of an inspiration to me. Like,
oh yeah.
I mean, he strutted his fucking ass out there.
Yeah, he did.
And he's
like,
funny.
That
if
dude,
you follow him, you gotta follow him. He's like Mr. Footloose or something like that.
Yeah, right.
If you follow him, he's actually funny. He have like a funny sense of humor, and he's always talking shit and doing funny shit. So he's a wild individual and a charming dude, you know.
No shit.
But
that's wild. You're gonna have to, when we get off of here, when you guys are all done, you're gonna have to send me his stuff. I'd like to.
I will for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, you gotta follow that guy.
I just liked his like. He had like kind of a swag about him too when he went in there. Like he walked in that cage, kind of like I'm the shit. I'm about to fuck this whole place up.
Yeah,
like, it was dope.
To tell you for you, I was the first time I saw him compete, I had that high going on because I smoked a little something, no big deal. But this one was full of people, more than the one you was at, and they were doing the leaf blower full of weed into everybody. You know? Oh, is this thing fucked up here?
It is. Come on back, Anthony.
Or is that him doing like a Doctor Strange or whatever? He's doing the mind meld.
Oh no! Come back, and we finally got him into the light, like Carolyn.
What the hell happened? My phone said it was hot. That was weird.
Well, your phone is
Well, it's in my hand. Are we that surprised?
That's that. Oh god, that's that Oklahoma singular wireless.
It's called Brokeback Mountain Wireless.
Yeah, that's another wireless. No, you have your Cricket wireless. So, what the fuck was I saying? So they had the leaf blower full of weed and there was blowing it and and there was everybody smoking blunt. I mean, it was too much weed. Imagine that place, but you can't see because it's so much smoke. Like the whole thing like that. And I got a little bit too fucking high to the point where I was like, where am I at? What am I doing? You know? And then I see this guy and I'm calling the fight. And then at a certain point, toward the end, I noticed somebody mentioned or something that he didn't have feet. I was watching the whole fucking thing and not realizing that. That's maybe how high I was, but combined with how well he moved and how much he wasn't moving like he had no feet.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but when I noticed that, it was almost like I had a fucking out-of-body experience. I was like, this gentleman don't have any feet. And it's different. This wasn't. I
feel so bad for him.
You got to understand, this wasn't. When you see the one that's like the veterans and shit like that, and you know that there's wounded warriors and shit, you almost expect there's shit like that going on, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
This was in one that had nothing to do with that. So he was the only person that had anything going on
So
like
you just didn't expect it, yeah.
So I was like, wait a second, this gentleman don't have any feet. And I had to talk to that guy, and I was fucking like, wow. It made me think my stuff. So I'm like, caralho, man, you know? If I'm stub my jaw, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna check it easy for a couple of days.
Anthony, did you say you had a story to tell?
Oh yeah.
It's like a fun story, but it's also really stupid. So
well, we'll be the judge of that one.
We all know. I told this story earlier, so it's I only knew.
I didn't hear it.
Well, I only know that it's a good story because I told it earlier, not thinking it was a good story, and apparently it's a good one. So
well, now it's gonna be the worst, most boring story.
Oh my god! Oh my god! So I go out to dinner with a friend of mine, and
a female friend?
No, a couple. Me and my wife went out to dinner.
Oh, even more freaky. A couple.
Yeah. Me and my wife went out with this other couple. Really good friends.
Swingers.
Exactly. Oh.
And he drinks vodka water only, right? It's all this dude drinks, and he crushes these.
I can respect that.
He crushes
like vodka
these
chap
things.
Water?
Yeah, oh yeah. He's like.
Oh, I do vodka, like vodka and club soda.
No, this is water. That's old school
water.
Stuff. Like the
regular
hat
ass
pack.
water.
Let me get a water. Let me get.
Like if I'm the bougie redneck, he's me like times 10. So redneck is shit, but like way bougier.
There's a comedian like that I like. I can't remember his name, but go ahead.
So I convince him while he's drinking all these vodka waters to let me, because then they're going to come over to my house, and we're going to watch the Terrence Crawford fight. So I convince him at dinner to let me drive his Ferrari and drive him home. So
and how many drinks do you have?
He is a bougie head neck. Fucking
0.
Ferrari.
Come on, Karyn, what are you talking about? I'm drinking drive.
Right.
We get on the interstate. We're doing like 65 or 70, right? And he was like, no, just get it to 4,000 RPMs and punch it. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds easy. So we're like 65 or 70. I get it to 4,000 RPMs and I punch it. I am completely fucking sideways on the interstate at like 65 or 70. And there's cars all around me. And so I am in this $500,000 car, fishtailing back and forth sideways, trying not to total this other guy's car. And so I get it straight, right? I get the car straight. I don't wreck us. I look over to him and I'm waiting for him to freak out, like completely freak out. He pulls a Bud Light out of somewhere that I have no idea where it's from. I have no idea where this beer came from. Pulls it out. He's not even wearing a seatbelt. It's buckled behind his back.
Head neck.
Cracks his Bud Light. Takes a big old drink. Looks at me dead in my eyes and says, "Oh, I probably should have told you not to put it all the way to the floor." And I was like, yeah, maybe. I've never drove a supercar in my whole goddamn life. Like, my Dodge Ram doesn't do that.
Yeah, that's a different kind of fucking
That's a
shit.
whole other thing.
How fast did you end up going?
It was I just stayed in the gas the whole time trying to get out of it. But by the time I got it straight, like back on the road, I was doing like 120. It was...
my brother, you gotta be careful with that because...
Dude, we don't want to hear about...
No, I'm just saying, when you
so that was the whole point of my story earlier when I told him, like, I've never been that terrified in my whole life. Like, this car was like something different. Like, you see all these people, like, they wreck all these fancy cars, and you're like, how does that happen? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, just don't be an idiot, right? It is not that simple. It's not that simple.
Because when you're going that fast, every fucking thing, like, my car, I have a S2000. You know, the Honda one. It's like it's one of those Fast and Furious type thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not you laughing because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I know what an S2000 is, fool.
I did 140 going to Vegas in that thing.
Honda, the baddest Lyft driver on the planet.
Anybody else? Look up Honda S2000. You fucking.
I know what an S2000 is.
But she don't.
Listen, I play Need for Speed. We all know what S2000 is.
So I win 140 going to fucking Vegas. You make one move like that, you're gonna fucking, if you hit an acorn, you're fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? And you feel like the thing, you feel like you hate entering the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that's a scary stuff. God,
be careful, Anthony.
I don't feel like honestly, if anyone ever asked me from now on, like, why I don't drive a Ferrari, I'd be like, listen, it's not that fun. Like,
oh, that's a sour grapey.
That's a joke.
What about, obviously. It's not that fun. I prefer, was that one that looked like a Bentley, a cheap Bentley or whatever? What's that one? It's
like a Chrysler 300?
Yeah. You're like, I know. A Bentley is no fun. I'm like a Chrysler 300. I like
my town car.
Yeah.
Listen, my Dodge Ram doesn't act like that. I don't need any more of this Ferrari's bullshit.
Yeah,
I just want to get from point A to point B without almost killing myself.
Yeah, you don't need that. You don't need that.
Well, and as it is, you said you've gotten pulled over by the cops in the car you're in now. Anyway, right?
Yeah. Not for. What about, I'm not much of a speeder though.
Yeah.
Like I'm not much of a. Like I don't speed. I kind of drive like a grandpa. Like,
Wait.
I still use my blinkers.
Hold on.
And I got super dark tint. I roll with that like.
That's the thing.
You
look like you're doing something to
Karyn, how come when
for
you,
sure. My windshield's tinted. Like you can't see shit in my car. Windshield
you can't do that.
Tinted.
You're gonna get stopped all the fucking time.
Right.
But Karyn, how come when you asked him about that, about the cops, he sounded like the dad from Alf? He was like, he was like,
yeah, that was.
Do you remember?
Bad.
That's bullshit. Anyways, that's my one stupid thing I've done in the last week.
Well, please don't do it again. Please don't do it again, because honestly, Anthony, and I'm being 100% serious, and you know this, I would be the one having to read that shit on the air.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna stick to my Dodge. I'm gonna stick to my Dodge Ram, and I'm gonna stick to my redneck shit, because redneck shit is it. I'm stupid and fast, but it's not like kill yourself fast. It's like
you said, with your little go-kart thingies or whatever you call those little dirt.
Yeah, like with my Razor. Like my Razor's fast as shit, but it's like break your leg fast. It's not
What's
like.
What's a Razor?
A Razor? It's like a.
White trash.
It's a white trash. No way.
Oh, it's like a 3-wheel.
Listen, now that you said that, I bet you're gonna look in the comments, and people with Razors are gonna freak out, and they're gonna start talking trash.
I'm kidding.
That's how I felt about the S2000. Like people stop me in the street and go, "Let me buy that off you."
Yes, that's exactly
redneck shit. Let's go.
But wait, what is a Hazer? That's like.
Oh my God! You said I'd pull you over in the spool bus. So I was in Okay, the spool bus is a really funny thing. I was in West Virginia over the summer, riding with a whole group of people that I'd never met before, and a couple of them worked. One of them was a cop, and then one of them was like a corrections officer at that jail, in that same jail that the other guy worked.
Yeah.
So my Razor it's fucking huge. Anyways, it's big, but it's turboed. So like there's like the turbos have to spool, you know, when you go, and it makes you go fast or whatever. And so they kept. I know, that's why I didn't want to explain it, because then Karyn would be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
But do you chew tobacco when you're on that?
I don't.
Do you dip?
But they kept calling my Razor the spool bus, because it's this big ass fucking huge Razor, and it's turboed, and I got like 9,000 kids. So I pack my kids in that goddamn thing, and we just go.
So I don't know what the fuck that thing is, because in my mind I thought I knew.
It's like a dune buggy thing. It looks like it's probably so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I know now what that shit is.
It's like it's a side by side. It's like a.
I know what it is now.
I don't know how to explain it to someone that doesn't know what it is.
In LA, you know who drive those? African American. I see that ones.
Where do they drive them?
Just the up and down Sunset. And cruising.
Are you serious?
I don't think so.
I think so.
I've never seen it.
I seen it because I go, what the fuck is that? And then it goes away, and I'm staring at that shit. I'm like, what? It looked like a bumper cars.
No.
Crazy. Huh?
It definitely doesn't look like a bumper car.
So then I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like a dune buggy. It looks so fun to drive.
But this thing looked like a fucking dune buggy.
Hey, this guy said rednecks are so presumptuous. What the fuck does that mean?
Wait, you can't. You guys, look. Do you guys?
What does presumptuous mean?
let me tell you
in
something.
this context.
Let me tell you something.
I don't know.
You guys pay attention to this shit. This guy's giving you the middle finger. Another guy said KB is trash. Another guy says Renato Laranja is a piece of shit.
Oh,
you gotta
I just happen to catch it. I usually don't pay attention, but I
didn't know what was all going on, so I didn't look.
It's like the bathroom. It's like people hiding at the bathroom. They're gonna say stuff like that.
Right.
But you know why? Because he wants you to fucking talk about it. That's why.
Oh, what a dick.
I didn't know what it was.
You should see how many times they talk shit about me. Oh,
hey, Brandon Royval, look at that. You guys should get. You should get Brandon Royval. You should get Rob.
Oh, I love that kid.
He said Renato Laranja.
Like he's entertaining. We met on over on Fight Island.
Oh, with Brandon?
Yeah. That's where I met him first.
He's a super cool dude. Like,
I really like him. I
really
like him.
You know, like how Brandon kind of came about? He was like a young kid, like a teenager, and Joe Warren didn't have any have a whole bunch of training partners or anything. So Brandon Royval was like the only dude that could like hang with Joe Warren at this like at the peak of Joe Warren's career.
Yeah, Joe's good.
When he was like fighting for Bellator world titles.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how Brandon came around. Like he would go to school and he'd get out of school and he'd come to practice. And like he was like straight up on the fight team. He was like a teenager, like 14 or 15 or 16 years old.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So like that kid's been around for a long time. He's like one of the leaders at Factory X. That's
cool. Well, and he's only what now, like 24 or something?
I don't know. Yeah, he acts like he's like 13, but
I know. Well, he makes me think of he and Youssef Zalal would be like the two little hyper kids at the gym.
Oh my God, seeing like him, like if we could get a camera and have Youssef, Brandon, Devontae Smith.
Oh, Devon.
Yes.
From Jodeci?
Yeah. If you like, there's like 3 or 4 of them dudes. You get them together, and it is bananas. And then we throw in like Jonathan Martinez, who won't talk, and they just roast him, and then he gets mad. It's like there's a TV show somewhere in there at Factory X. I promise you.
And then you have Mark Montoya leading the charge.
100%. It's a comedy show. It's a comedy show.
I just tried to add that guy. I just tried to add him, and that's how I got.
Yeah, what happened to you? I didn't know what was happening.
I tried to scroll and then like add, like hit him so I can add him.
I
don't know if I already follow him or not, but I tried to add him, and then it went like, "You out of here!" I went dead, and then I was like, "Let me get the fuck out of here and come back."
Welcome back.
Well, I'm here now. Everybody's excited.
Nice.
The fans.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving? What are you doing?
Who?
You.
Me. So I mean, Thursday we're cooking. We're hosting 2 Thanksgivings. So one on Thursday, one on Saturday.
Yeah, but what are you hosting at your Thanksgiving?
Why 2?
Well, one's for Michaela's family, one's for mine.
Yeah, but you said you're hosting 2 Thanksgiving. You mean you're hosting 2 turkey, or you're hosting a pig? What are you hosting?
I'm not hosting anything. I'm deep frying a turkey because that's the real way to do it.
You know what? Careful, my brother. You know what? You like to live on the edge. First, you want to drive the guy's Ferrari 170 miles per hour without your seatbelt, and now you want to put a fried turkey that's gonna explode in your face and kill you. You know how many people die from a fried turkey accident?
A lot, actually.
So careful with the fucking fried turkey.
You gotta use listen, I'm gonna give you guys a couple tips here on how to not blow your house up when you're deep frying turkeys.
Okay.
First of all, you do it outside, so in case you do blow it up, it doesn't blow your goddamn house.
Don't do it in the house.
Yeah, but it's gonna burn your face like Freddy Krueger.
No, listen. If you put the turkey in the deep fryer when there's no oil in it, okay? You put the turkey in it, empty, and then you fill it with water.
So you're gonna put oil in the water?
No, that's how you get the level.
That's
to
how
know
you figure out
oil you have to put in so that it doesn't overspill when you put the turkey.
Excuse me, Karyn Bryant. I don't remember. This was an A and me conversation. Why don't you get B?
It's about cooking. I figured it was my area. Finally.
No, you use the water to get like the level of oil that you're going to need. So you use the
That's what I
water
just said.
and it covers the...
What kind of oil for her?
That's what I
Sesame
just
oil?
said.
Do what?
What kind of oil?
Peanut oil, fool.
Oh, peanut oil.
Come on. And then you take the turkey out, you mark the water level, take the water out, dry it, put the oil into that level. Also, when you put the turkey in the oil once it's hot, you got to turn the burner off. Just for a second.
You're going to turn the bird off? I thought the bird was already turning his lights off before.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What is the bird
Brazilians,
doing?
man.
What is the
bird
bird
doing
while you're doing all this with the oil?
And also, you should make sure the turkey is room temperature too. Don't put something cold into the hot oil.
I mean, now we're getting into like extra details that don't really matter. But
thank you. You know what? I
never worry about that part too much. I just turn the burner off so that if it does overflow once you put the turkey in, it doesn't like light a fucking flame and blow up right in your face.
That's a good point.
That's what she would do. She tried to make a Jamaican one with jerk seasonings. She put ginger and...
Karyn, can you cook jerk chicken?
No, I've never actually cooked jerk chicken.
What kind of Jamaican is that?
What kind of Jamaican are you?
I can do pretty good rice and peas, but I think kind of, but I'm not great. I need to learn how to make jerk chicken. And I ask my mom sometimes, and she's like, well, but you know, it's hard to do. And you'll know, like Jamaican, they just kind of, well, you bung this much in and then this, that, and you bung this in, you bung that in. And so it's the type of thing where there's not like a written recipe. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's kind of like black people with barbecue. They don't want to tell you about the sauce.
But I do need to learn it because I like jerk stuff. Like I like the jerk seasoning on salmon and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, but you get your jerk seasonings from Gelson. You don't get it from Jamaica.
I go to a Jamaican. There's a Jamaican spot right around the way.
There's no boom Jamaican place over here.
The Jamaican place.
We all have Jamaica.
Yeah, the Jamaican place.
Hey, how long have you guys
You
been
don't
on?
control that. Huh?
How long have you guys been on here?
For 7 hours. We have no job. We have 12 jobs.
Yeah, really, honestly, it's been a while, and it's like it's 2.5 hours already now.
It feels like an eternity. I feel like I'm married to this one. She's my ball and chains. My balls
longer every time.
She's got a chain of how much.
I know.
Anthony only pulled over to tell the story. His wife is at home with 4 babies going, where's...
Well, I mean,
he's learning.
They're all sleeping, so I'm not holding
they sleep
too much.
Hey, let a sleeping... What is the one? Let sleeping hogs die.
Let sleeping dogs lay.
Something like that.
Lie.
Let them to enjoy themselves in dreamland while we're doing this one.
Use that brown education.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, people always burning up the brown. That's a hustle, that place, Brown.
Oh, it's a hustle.
What can Brown do for you? What have Brown did for you? They didn't do shit for me. Look, I made it without Brownie. I don't need a Brownie to tell me. Yeah. I don't need Brownie to tell me the bear shit on the buckwheat.
Anyway, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Unfortunately, it's going to be a lot like the other Thanksgivings. Man, same old shit.
No, Thanksgiving is the best holiday there is.
Oh, the best. You get to watch the Lions play football and eat dry turkey.
No, you get Thanksgiving, like you do the least amount of work and get the most out of it.
That's because you're not cooking.
Well, I am
slaving over a hot bird.
Usually I work a lot, but it's worth it. I really like it. It's enjoyable to me because
it's football and it's beer and it's family and it's food.
That's such a dude thing to say that it's not a lot of work. Like women are like, it's the most work.
It's not the most work.
It's literally the most
I'm
work.
the only one in my house that cooks, and it's not that much work.
You're the only one who cooks.
What fixins?
You doing the fixins? Wait, you doing fixins?
I mean, some of them, yeah. And my mother-in-law's doing the rest of them.
What fixins?
My wife's not much of a cook, so.
Y'all make the fixins? But what kind of fixins they have? You guys have it like hillbilly, like you have it like a white trash fixins in Oklahoma.
I don't live in Oklahoma. I live in Nebraska.
He lives in Nebraska.
That's what I meant. Nebraska.
It's a regular ass Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, but you guys make like a green bean casserole and ambrosia salad and shit like that.
Yeah. Is that not
Ambrosia's
normal?
not salad.
Is that
not everybody do that. That's it.
Ambrosia is not salad.
You have an ambrosia salad, and you also have like a, what else? You do the yams with like a marshmallow, like mini marshmallow.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, why do I feel like? I mean, that's normal shit, right?
Yes, it is.
Some of that one is normal. It depends on the place.
I just personally am not a fan of ambrosia salad, but that's not unusual.
If you go to like a black neighborhood, you're gonna get the soul food one. Like you're gonna get collard green, you're gonna get baked macaroni and cheese, you're gonna get cobbler, and then you go to the Italians. You're gonna go to the Italian people. They're gonna have the Thanksgiving shit, but then 75% of the shit is gonna be like the Sunday grandma shit, like
ziti,
the ziti and the Sunday gravy and all that shit. So every Thanksgiving is different for her.
Well, every Thanksgiving in Nebraska is about the same.
I can imagine for her. That's why.
What's a Brazilian Thanksgiving look like?
Yes.
Well, I tried to explain to her last time. We have you know, it's very similar to yours. We host a beautiful. You can get from Butterball, or you can get from.
There are no turkeys in Brazil.
No, not a turkey, but it's the same company. But you have a toucan. You know the one. So you host a toucan. I don't know why that's funny to you, but. You host a toucan.
What do you do with the beak part? Is that...
Well, that's part of the centerpiece because you have like a rainbow color. Yeah, you have like a rainbow color. You want to serve with the head, so you can see the beak.
Is it? You showed it like a cornucopia.
Exactly, it's like a cornucopia, and the kids like to take a picture next to that.
A corner what?
A cornucopia, but you know, the kids like to take because he remind them of. Toucan Sam, so the kids take a picture next to the dead bird's face, and then you know what they like because it looked like Jimmy the Ranch. It goes and my family, you put a cigar and you know like a Santa here, you next to him you put a little thing of hum, and you put a cigar in his mouth like that, and you take pictures next to him. And you go, and that's the best similar to you guys stuff. And then instead of cranberry, you have your acai berry, you know, and shit like that. It's pretty much the same. And we celebrate the bringing over of the slaves from Africa and the killing of the native Amazonian Indian, which is very similar.
What I was going to ask what it was a celebration.
You celebrate that one. It signified that one.
That sounds kind of dark.
So it's the Thanksgiving here for her. You guys traded.
He's not wrong.
You get corn and turkey in exchange to take everything.
Well, yeah, you're right. I didn't.
Anyway.
But it's.
Yeah, but you're heaping the benefit.
I'll leave that one alone.
Well, you're not gonna leave that
one
jerk.
alone. You're
gonna fry that jerk no matter what tomorrow.
Yeah, be
careful. Are you gonna pardon that jerk?
Do what?
Are you gonna pardon that jerk?
Am I gonna pardon it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
You are? You're not gonna kill that one?
No. I'm no.
I misjudged you.
Why?
I thought you was gonna kill a turkey and fry that one.
No,
it's already gonna be dead.
I'll just get it. I'll get one that's already dead.
Oh God.
My kids really like turkeys, so like I have to lie to my children and tell them that the turkey that I'm frying is different than the ones down the street. It's a different type of turkey. Gotta lie to them.
Yeah.
If they knew the truth, they don't want that shark to be
exactly.
They don't want him to be killed, and they don't want you to cut his throat. And
like my oldest really wants to go hunting with me, and I think the hunting part would be a lot of fun for her. I think the killing part is not going to be a lot of fun for her.
What do you hunt?
I
mean, a lot of things, but I'm taking her deer hunting.
So you mean she's gonna like the hide and go seek aspect of it?
Yeah, like
why you don't take her instead?
Like the staying out, like the staying out in the camping part, or like the cabin, or.
So I got an idea.
Like the getting up early and like sneaking into the deer blind and like having to be really quiet.
I got an idea, my brother.
Or like I've sat here for so long, my car literally just binked at me and said, "Car shutting off in 28 seconds for being idle." So
yeah,
And like, I think that part is, you know, like the being like looking through binoculars and trying to see if you can hear him or whatever. I think that part would be really fun for her. I don't know how much fun the killing part is going to be.
You mean the taking of the life part?
What about that would be killing.
What about the part? What about this? Why don't you split the difference? Why don't you take her and a bunch of her friends and play like capture the flag, and you can get all the sneaking around and all that kind of shit, and then you don't have, and then afterward you can take her to like a petting zoo, and she can pet the deer, and the goat, and the all that other stuff. Right. And then you get all the benefit of all that one.
That's not a terrible idea.
Not the wash.
But I think she would know that that's not hunting.
Can you take her just something like fishing, where it's like you're still kind of killing it? I mean, not kind of. You are killing something, but it's a little different.
No, because that's a totally different deal. Like, we also fish.
Well, why don't we take her to just capture a human being like that's sleeping on the street and kill that one? She probably won't like the killing part. She'll like the part where you
she'd like the capturing part.
Yeah, you like the part where you go, "Oh, daddy, there, that one. See him sleeping there, mind his own fucking business. Let's kill that one."
I knew this was coming. I'm the terrible hunter now.
No,
you know, neither of us are really huge hunter killers. We're both. I'm pescatarian, but he's vegan.
Listen, we don't have to get into all this shit. But
I respect it. I mean, you eat the stuff, because I have a lot of friends that hunt and they eat it and they use the animal, and I have no problem with that. I just have a problem with people going over to like Africa and like killing a lion and like taking it just for a picture.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean?
I don't fuck with trophy hunters at all.
You know,
like,
I don't fuck with
trophy
hunters hunting and eating and using the animal. I don't have a problem with that at all.
No.
Turkish. This guy said Turkish with a Laras voice with bass and shit. Wait, what he said? Anyway.
Oh, that's funny. All right. I think that's my cue. I'm now being pegged as the murderer of the group.
Well, people, no. People are asking, do you use a bow or a gun?
Do what?
Do you use a bow or a gun?
Both, sorta.
Yeah.
You use an automatic rifle.
Yeah.
I know.
He used a crossbow.
I think a crossbow would be cool.
I do have to. So I do bow hunt with a crossbow, and there's going to be a lot of people in here probably going to be mad about that. But
I got a question. Is it okay?
Instead they want to do a longbow.
I can't hold a. I guess I'm pulling the curtain back here a little bit, but I've had so many hand surgeries. I can draw a combination bow, but I can't hold it long enough steady because my hands are so fucked up. Like, it's not even the hand that actually pulls the string, it's the like the one that has to keep the bow steady. I can't hold it long enough because just like forearm weakness and my hand muscles and ligaments, like I can't hold it long enough to actually be steady on a shot. So I have an exemption to hunt with a bow.
But you can make a fist.
Why even bring up that you can draw it? How is that an asset if you could draw the bow? If you can't use it, why would you want to?
It means to draw it back, like drawing it back. When you do an archery and it's
yeah. Okay.
You never seen that?
All right. Before I jet, I'll take 3 questions. Let's do 3 questions.
Okay. Let me see if there's some over here on the side. Hold on. Okay.
Let's play Truth or Dare. Oh God, are you?
We're not playing Truth.
I'm just kidding. How the fuck would we play Truth or Dare here?
Okay. So let's see if
he just started to disappear.
Oh no, there he is. Are you there?
Somebody said show those teeth, Anthony. Somebody said show those teeth.
So John Cinco, Anthony, is asking, who is the hardest hitter?
The hardest hitter.
I know the answer. You already told us the other day.
Yeah. Okay. So the only time I've ever been knocked out was by, his name was Adlon Amagov. I don't think he was the heaviest hitter, but he did knock me out. So I at least have to mention that. But I would say Volkan Ozdemir.
That's what you said last week or a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I would say Volkan Ozdemir. That dude's he's a hitter for sure.
He put the Vulcan death touch on you.
Man, that guy is
he hit you like that.
Tough. Look. That was the hardest fight of my life. He was just he was tough.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, so somebody and I know people have asked you before, well, because I guess because you used to, but can you make 185? Like what happens if you fight Izzy? I mean, you used to fight at 85, but could you go back?
Yeah, I could. It would be a total lifestyle change. I'd have to go back and restructure my whole life again. But 85, if I really had, if there was a good reason, I would. I just don't know if I could do it consistently. Like, if you were to say, we need you in 6 months to be at 185 for, whatever that fight may be, and it was worth it, I could make 185. And then if you said, all right, we need you to do it 4 months later, like, I could do it again. But I don't think I could do it 2 or 3 times a year consistently and like work my way through a division. I don't think I could. How many fried turkey can you eat in that? Is that off the diet if that happened?
Speaking of that though, did you guys see that Dan Hooker can make 145?
Yeah, that's wild.
That's kind of crazy, kind of. I'm against all that weight cutting shit. I don't like that one.
I mean,
I don't like it. I wish it would. I wish it would do away with that.
I know, but if he's already there, he can do it, and then he can go back.
I just don't think it's help. I don't think it's good for anybody. I don't think it's good for anybody.
I think it comes back to the amount of times that you do it. Like, I could also probably do it more consistently if you were going to tell me I only had to do it for 2 years. Like, if you were like, all right, you got 2 years left in your career, and you're just going to fight 85, like, I would just spend the next 2 years just living that life that I had to live to make it. But I like the ballooning aspect is what really fucks people. Like, you cut down and you just balloon all the way back up, and it's hard to stop that. So I could, but I'd rather not.
But
and it's not you at your optimum.
Yeah, and I'm not nearly as good there. I'm not nearly as good there.
It's not good for anybody.
But you don't walk around huge. Like, it's not. Is 205 a hard cut? It doesn't seem like it.
No, I cut. I mean, I'm I'm probably 230 right now.
I mean, that's still a lot, Karyn. I mean, that's.
I don't know how much you weigh.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
What? Is it me? Who's fucking up here?
I think it's his.
Oh, it's him. Okay,
it's definitely not me.
Because I see I'm fine, and then.
Is that me?
You look like you're going into the. You look fucked up.
You look fucked up.
I know it's blurry now.
Is it messing up?
No. Okay.
Let's see if the weight cut that
we can get one more question. He said 3 questions.
Let's do it.
At 205. That's like losing 25 pounds. I've lost 20 pounds before for just jiu-jitsu shit, and I feel like shit.
No, I'm sure it's no fun.
Like, my strength level, I feel like a praying match. It's awful.
Funny.
Fuck that.
I'm not saying I recommend it. I'm just saying it's
and that's his easy cut. Imagine 185. Ugh.
Yeah.
Fuck that. No.
Yeah. Not good. Not good.
No.
All right. What's the last one?
Let me see if
your mom taught me English, not you.
What advice would you give to someone new to doing play-by-play? This is Reynoso 125. He says it's been great to watch you evolve on the desk. So yeah, like sort of like, I mean, at the desk we're not doing play-by-play, but I think you've done, other kind of analysts calling fights. Yeah. So what would your advice be?
Well, this one's really easy to answer, so we'll do one more. But it's preparation. It's preparation. Like, if you're not.
Hold on.
You're cut out. Wait,
you cut out.
Wow.
Start over again. I think you said it's preparation.
Yeah, it's preparation.
You said preparation H under your eyes.
Preparation H. No, it's.
Yeah, it make you look young.
If you're not prepared and you don't do your research and you don't know what you're talking about and you don't know the guys inside and out and you haven't watched, the last 5 or 6 at a minimum, like 5 or 6 of their last fights, you're not going to have any idea what you're talking about. So, I mean, that's the easiest part. It's it's time consuming though. John Anik, I don't know how much time Karyn does. I've never heard her say this, but I have heard John Anik say he spends like an hour. It's like an hour and a half per fighter per card. So if there's 10 fights, that's 20 fighters. That's 20 hours of preparation for one single fight card. And his job's different, obviously, than the one that we do at the desk. So it's just I don't know what's easier or harder because I'm not in either one of your guys' positions. But
well, that's what I do at High Haulers. It's not for the faint of heart.
They're different positions, but that's just a number I've heard him say. And I mean, if that gives you any kind of insight into how much time he spends, and then he does, if he does 4 cards a week, that's 80 hours of just watching fighters a month. That's crazy.
It's a lot. It's a full-time job for him. I mean, it's his full-time job.
Right.
And that's also why he's so good at it, because he prepares.
Right. And that's where everything's in the preparation. That's where everything lies, is in the study.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
The proof is on the pudding.
I think, though, your evolution at the desk, I mean, sometimes it's due to the people that you work alongside.
I would definitely
not
say
so
that
much.
I would definitely say that the people, like when I'm working with Karyn, like I absolutely have to be on my game because I'm carrying the whole team. So
you.
Sure.
Oh fuck.
She's like in Marlon Brando. Now she has to have her lines on
between the lines.
She has to have her lines on your head, on your forehead, like Marlon Brando in the Apocalypse Now.
No, Karyn makes my job very, very easy. I just got to show up and she sets me up. She answers she formulates questions in a way that's easy to deal with. She's obviously educated and like it helps when the people you're working with know what the fuck they're talking about. So it's a very conversational it's very conversational, which makes it flow really easy. The host is 100% of like the flow of the conversation. So if it seems like we're up there having a good time and we're just friends hanging out, a lot of that is the host.
Yeah.
And who's the host? Fresh my memory.
Bilal.
Oh, you're the host? Oh.
Bilal. Bully.
Yeah, Bilal.
We have a really.
It all trickled down from Bilal. The kids across the country is taking the world by storm. Everybody's talking about Bilal.
We have a really good
Bilal Muhammad.
We got a crew. All right, guys. I got a jet. I've been sitting here and I got to get home, and I'm still like 30 minutes from my house.
Yeah, tell the missus we said hi and we're sorry that
you're good.
Got
Everyone's
distracted.
Don't worry about that. Tell him you was with your Uncle Hanach.
I'll tell her I was with Uncle Hanach.
Uncle Hanach.
She'll appreciate that.
All right. You guys take
I'll
care.
see you soon.
Ciao.
We should do this again in a week.
Yes, great
I think
idea.
we will. Something tells me
I won't be
we will.
I won't be on the road next time, promise.
Nice.
Hopefully, but
actually, you know what?
Be
I
safe,
will
be careful, don't
fuck it. Be perfect.
Nice.
You will. Okay, but drive safe, okay?
I will.
See ya.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Ciao.
There goes our neighbor, Renato, our neighbor.
Yeah, we keep an eye on that guy. We gotta watch out for this fucking guy.
So you know what I'll do when I put this on YouTube, and people should know that we separate the festivities show into 2 parts. So when we see this on the feed, they'll see the part we did earlier with Clay Guida, and then there'll be this part that we call the after party, and these will both be over on YouTube. This one just takes a little longer. I usually put this one out a couple days later, but Clay I'll put up tomorrow.
Oh, you could, if it would kill you, you put it up all, whenever, immediately.
I mean, you're right. It would kill. The only thing that kills me is my life, because I just have to spend all the time babysitting and editing.
Listen, you heard what Clay Guida said. If it's either you want to do it or you don't. You gotta focus. Check a page out of Clay Guida book.
Okay.
He don't make any excuse if it's time to edit. Imagine if all he did, get up in the morning, instead of doing the hard work, the hassling, get his brains beat out all day long, go and sit in front of his computer with a cup of chai latte or Jamaican Bailey's Irish cream in there. But instead, you complain.
Well, I actually thought that by separating out the, putting the after party out a little bit later, it sort of was a way to renew the attention to the initial show too, and sort of refresh the memory by putting something out a couple days later. But
for me, I feel like it would make me feel comfortable no matter when you put it out. If you do it all in the same night, I'm gonna sleep better if I know that you just did it all. It's all happened the same night.
Well, I'll do my best.
It wouldn't kill you, Porja. People can feel when it's done in different separate outing. You don't have the same immediacy to that one. But whatever.
We'll see. I'll do my best.
Do whatever you want, I guess, at this point.
Oh, wow. You're just like, wow, you're like legit disappointed. Wow. Oh, wow. I got the face rub.
Well, I put every goddamn thing I got into this show.
What do you mean you put everything you got in? Every week you bellyache that you're giving me, this much time.
When I'm dead and gone, you guys gonna appreciate. Like Vincent Van.
We'll appreciate
Vincent
when you're dead
Van,
and gone. Yes, we will appreciate
piece of shit. It is gonna be like Vincent Van
Go.
and all those other ones. You're gonna say he was a genius in his time, and we didn't even know what happened.
Is that right? And we didn't. Because here's the thing: is I actually feel like we do appreciate you, though.
Not as much as you should.
Well,
okay.
We can wrap it up. I will try to put this out as soon as I can. I literally have to.
Why Chad George join always at the fucking height when we're about to wrap it up?
I don't know.
What the fuck is Chad George doing beforehand?
Maybe he's on the mats.
Nah, maybe so.
I don't know. What was I gonna say?
Thanksgiving, I don't know, something about.
No, I was gonna say no. So I will. I do try to edit this as soon as I can. It's just it takes the computer a while to process the file. That I do it as fast as I can.
What kind of computer you got?
A MacBook.
A Dell, or what do you call an Amiga? You have an Amiga.
A Commodore.
You have an Amiga.
I have a Commodore.
Yeah, you have a Commodore 64. Somebody said Chad George is a turkey.
Chad George is a what?
A turkey. I don't even know if they even know him. I think they just say because we mentioned the fucking guy. I'm getting loopy.
Yeah, you are.
What? It's something that simple is making me laugh. I know I'm trying if that's making me fucking laugh. Okay, you guys. Thanksgiving again, huh? Another fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I can't. It is actually interesting that. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm just I'm almost like just.
No, I'm just saying it is interesting that we've, like everybody's sort of so sick of being in the COVID and staying in and stuff like, yeah. And it's crazy. Like at the same time, it feels like forever that we've done it. But at the same time, you're like, holy crap, wow, another year already went by. It's one of those situations. I know we say that every time. Everybody sounds like.
Oh, Kevin Casey joined. Why are these fucking people?
What up, Kevin?
Why are these people joined now?
I know we're about to wrap it up here. That sucks. We're about to.
Kevin Case should be busy frying a turkey and making baked macaroni right now.
Well, but yeah, I hope people do have a good Thanksgiving, and hopefully people can go out and like actually be with their families. I know a lot of people are, worried about, still how social to be or not, or I don't know. But
I don't think they're really worried about that, to be honest. Oh, look, Kevin Case. Yeah. Oh, he gave you the black power. He liked the idea of turkey and collard green, mustard green, collard green, and baked macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
Okay, everybody. Wow.
Well, yeah, I didn't know if there was anything else, that there was anything else you wanted to get off your chest this week, Renato, because I don't know, if there are things that you need to explain to people or I don't know
whatever you want from me. What more can I give you? Not enough, huh?
Are you doing any seminars or anything?
On Thanksgiving? No.
No.
You mind if I take a break off of seminars and traveling the world and making people happy and introducing them to myself?
Okay. Well, you said earlier in the show that women are available on Thanksgiving, so maybe I hope that you go out and I hope that you have a good time.
Here's a question. Here's a thing that I think everybody's thankful for and they want to enjoy.
What's that?
I think if right now,
no,
you could put on some Thanksgiving music.
No.
Whip out you what you call jump hope.
No.
And jump do a little jump hope hoochie in front of the camera and let them to see your cheeks looking like a honey bake. What's that brand? Honey bake ham.
If you look at my stories for the day today, I did post a picture after my jump. And you might be able to see.
I don't want just one jump. I want a whole bunch of that one. You know what I want? I want you to take your cheeks. I want you to hub that one with, I'm going to make a glaze. I'm going to put maple syrup, Worcestershire. I'm going to put maybe a little soy sauce just to taste. I'm going to brush those cheeks with that one. Then I'm going to put hinges of pineapple on that. And I'm going to put 2 maraschino cherry. Okay? And I'm going to lay that one out and let it to rest. I'm going to baste that one. Oh, God, are you? That's the best Thanksgiving for me. That's something that I can be thankful for. I'm going to thank my God. I'm going to count my blessings to that one.
It's a great visual, actually.
I'm gonna take I forgot the cloves. I'm gonna put the cloves hiding there. Caralho. I'm gonna put one for each cheek clove. That's the, you can't forget that part. You know, like when Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, when he's about to do with the statue, that's how I'm gonna do the same stuff. So I go. And I put the clove, go like that.
Okay.
That's the piece that he's this chance. Caralho. Okay. On that note, everybody, enjoy.
Yes.
And have a great Thanksgivings. And
yes.
may you all have a Thanksgiving like I just described. And may you all enjoy, at least you're thinking about the cheeks and the pineapple and all that stuff.
Yes.
Okay. And ciao until after Thanksgiving, until African American Friday, Cycle Monday, and then it's gonna be Festivities Tuesday. Okay, ciao everybody.
Hey, Simon. Okay, goodbye, Renato. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, folks. You know, some folks are just joining us while we're wrapping up. We've been on. This is an epic. Oh my God, 3 hours. These things keep getting longer and longer. But I do put them on YouTube, so you can see everything over there. Just go to YouTube/Karyn Bryant. Clay Guida was on with us earlier tonight. We had a great conversation. He stayed with us for more than an hour. So that was very cool. We talked a lot about music, some of the stuff he listens to. We talked about his upcoming fight. We talked about just a lot of his career stuff. So we talked about Chicago. So good stuff. So you should definitely look for that. It's on my feed, but then it'll also be over there on YouTube. This was episode 12 of our festivities show here. So we've had 3 different champs on, I think, already, and just a lot of really cool people. So if you go, you can look for those on YouTube as well. Just look for Festivities or Tuesday Night Fistivities, but it's on my YouTube channel. So anyway, thank you so much for checking this out, and we appreciate your feedback and your comments, and thanks so much for playing along with us. And yeah, we just really appreciate it. I hope everybody who celebrates Thanksgiving has a great one. And yeah, we will see you. You know, no fights this weekend for us for the UFC, but I'll be back at work next weekend. Really looking forward to that. And that's, you know, Clay will be in action that night. So it's cool. I will see you guys later. Have a great night.